Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time on urFLAMP. Now urFLAMP sent me two models of their lights. They come in these cases here, nice little hard case. They're not plastic, but they are somewhat kind of a little bit flexible here, as you can see. But they sent me two of them. They are two different types of reflector and LED. So let's go ahead and open these up and I'll show you the insides here. Now these here are the v63, and I believe one is the S here and the other one here is the F. So F and S. So this is everything that it comes with. Nice little case here is foam filled here. Additional batteries can be put in here. That does come with one here. Now this one here is the v63S. So it didn't come with an extra battery, but this one here is the v63F as in Frank. And it came with an 18650. So that's pretty nice. Go over the manual in just a sec. This here is a magnetic tail that you can actually screw in to the bottom of the light there and make it a magnetic light. I thought this was a little cool little add-on that you could do with it if you wanted to be able to hang it up or use it hands-free. Pretty nice there. Now let's go ahead and look over the manuals. Now they are extremely small writing on here. Now this multi-LED one here, if you do use the 18650, it can put out 3800 lumens on the highest output, and that is impressive. Now both kits here come with the same thing, so I'll just show you one here. One set of O-rings, USB charging cable, Type C, and you get this little adapter here. I'm assuming that these can be made into a power bank feature. Could boot up your phone if it's dead, make an important phone call. We'll try that out. And you get one lanyard. It is a pretty good size one here. Now the 18650, it doesn't say what the milliamps or anything on it, but it looks like a protected cell. That's what that comes with. We're going to go ahead and set these other cases. Before I do so, before I forget, this one here is the other model. Now the chart here is small again. The printed paper here that they've used is not very, ink must have been low, but I believe it says 1500 lumens using the smaller battery that's in them on this particular model, which is this one. Different reflector, single LED, and the highest it could put out is 2000 lumens using the 18650. I might put an 18650 in it to run both of them. We'll see. That's it on the cases here. Now we're going to take a look here. As you can see the difference in the type of reflector and LED. Now this here is the TIR optics, and this here is a reflector. 3 LEDs in here. Now the difference here we're going to go ahead and show you the reflectors now. Now this one here is running the TIR optics, running the Luminus SFT-40 LED. And then on this one here is running 3 OSRAM P9 LEDs. Smooth reflector. Now the hosts are the same. One's made for a little pocket rocket dedicated thrower, which is this one, or you have more of a combination beam floodlight here. You can table stand either one. Let's concentrate on this one. Interesting name, urFLAMP. These are tripod mountable. A little bit of heat sinking here, side switch. Here's the charging port there. Has kind of a flat finish. Very nice machining and finish on this. Not seeing any issues. It's also a battery level indicator on the power switch as well. And the style and design on these is very nice. No issues. These have a real nice look to them. Alright, so now I'm going to take one apart. Go ahead. Spring on the head. Pretty heavy duty, especially for its size. Now this does have the batteries in them. Nice thick barrel and spring down side there. Now this here is an 18350. Not sure what this is rated at milliamp wise, but hopefully it's at least 1,000. Now my understanding is that this here unscrews until you get to the farthest, and now you can slide an 18650 down into this light. So now it's a little bit longer, and you got a little bit more power as well as milliamps. That doesn't look too bad actually. And the shorty does look better in my opinion, but this doesn't look too bad. Now because this has the most LEDs and probably requires more power, I'm going to use this one with the 18650. I think I might grab an 18650 for that one as well. And we're going to go ahead and turn it on. Battery level indicator again. That's what that looks like. We'll go through those light outputs, click it again, so we have to press and hold to go through those light outputs. Press down and hold if you want. And then from off, you can press and hold from off to get the lowest light output of the UI, and then up from there. Let's take a look here at the beam. Yeah, that's going to be definitely more of a combination beam. Nice centralized hotspot. A little bit of bleeding around the edge of that. Kind of see the little flower petals at the edge there. It's a good looking beam there. Combination are my favorite for indoor and outdoor. Then you can double click to get the highest output, 3800 lumens on this one, which is impressive. It's a lot of light. See if this has memory mode. It does. So we're going to go up to the next level here, right there. Yep, memory mode. Nice. Now this does have special modes, so we're going to triple click 1, 2, 3. We'll get you strobe, and that is a variable speed on the flash, which is distracting. Click it one time, exit the strobe, and we're right back to where the level of light that we had it on. Remember, from off, get you the lowest. This is an impressive light, especially new companies that send me stuff quite a bit. And now some of them don't pass the evaluation because of quality issues, but most will. And this has got the battery in it too. So 18650 in this. So we're going to go ahead and try it out, since this is a little bit less power, but I think I'll run that 18650. Probably bring a couple extra out there. I like playing around with lights out there. So one click on the side switch again starts this one. Turn it off. Press and hold for the lowest light output that this can do. Now you can press down and hold to go through those light outputs, or you can do them individually like the other light. Wow, that's an intense beam here. I know probably not picking it up on camera, but there's a really bright spot there in the center of that. Definitely going to be the dedicated thrower, little pocket thrower. Running the Luminus in here, so that's good. Spill just tapers off, no cutoff. Again, triple click, we'll get you strobe. Now the strobe has a variable speed on the flash as well, kind of alternates back and forth. Click it one time. This does have memory mode as well. And that's all there is to these lights. Definitely two different attitudes. You have two different versions, whichever one you want to use. If you want that range and distance, this is definitely something you would be interested in. Personally, I like this one. I like the combination beam more than the dedicated throwers, and that's just me. But the build quality on this feels very nice, as well as this one as well. They are impressive. I like the fact that they come with the little case here. Travel with it. Don't have to worry. Throw some extra batteries in there as well. Run the 18650. You can do so on this one as well, and you can have it the battery in there. This one has a small battery, and now you can see it moving around, but that's what that looks like. I like the fact that you can just screw this in. Now I did do a flashlight that had kind of a spring loaded, and it was pretty, kind of felt weird, but this one here screws, and to me is a better system to be able to lock that in, whether extended or shortened. Now I'm not sure if the kits are going to come particular. This one here will come with an 18650 or the 18350 together, or if this one is going to be just the shorter battery only. I'm not too sure. But if I do, I'll put that in the description box below once I contact them again. Really compact design. Feels rugged. Not seeing any issues with the build quality on these. Now I noticed that that will pop out the port. See it pop it out. Thought I heard a little bit of a pop noise there. Pops it out there. So if you do want it to go in and out easier, I'm sure that if we relieve the port, probably, yeah, that's a lot easier. So now I'm able to just, for it has some resistance to it, has the air pressure inside. Nice to be able to get 2 new models of a brand new company of theirs. So let's wait no further. Let's take these urFLAMP out, see how they do in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the urFLAMP. Now this here I'm going to showcase first is going to be the combination beam. Really am impressed with it. I am using an 18650 in this to be able to get better runtime on it and a little bit more power output hopefully. Let's go ahead and get started. Water spout 38 feet from where I'm standing. These have been pure joy to have out here. I've been out here for about an hour. A couple people have walked by and asking if I was looking for a dog, and they start talking about the lights, and I forget I don't have much time. About 3:30 in the morning now. Get a lot of people that walk in the park here, especially after the sprinklers are done. Let's go to the next level here. If I can remember to press down and hold. See that spill area? Nice large hotspot. That's 138 feet from where I'm standing. "38 feet to that water spout and 65 feet there to that tree. There's the beam on the fence, give you an idea. Look at the beam. There's the next level. It's got a lot of light output on this. And we'll do turbo after this. Now according to the manufacturer, it'll do 3800 lumens with the 18650. Impressive. Before and after here. Yeah. Nice. So now we're going to go ahead and do turbo. See how it does. Yeah. Nice. Making it to the school there. Almost to that first palm tree. I didn't think this would be able to get it, but it's got pretty close range. 238 feet behind the tree of life. It's making those trees way out there. Now I have a distance link below my videos. Show you my testing area and how far it is. Should you have any questions or doubts. Do a beam profile here. This is an impressive combination beam, by the way. Hot spots right there. Making it to those playgrounds across the park. That's getting pretty toasty, but it'll probably start cycling down here. It looks like it has a little bit. Alright, so now let me get the other model here. Alright, now that I got it situated in my finger, let's go ahead and get started. Water spout, 38 feet. You can see the intense hotspot it is, making it across the park to those playgrounds. Again, 65 feet to this tree. There it is on the fence, kind of give you an idea on the range. Easily making a tree of life there, as you can see. I'll go up to the next level. Good little jump here. You can see the range on this is impressive, and making those palm trees there faintly. Not enough on camera just yet. 238 feet with these there behind the tree of life. Not enough spill area on this type of optics. There's the playground across the park there and there. Tree line, fence line. Let's go to the next level here. Not too much of a spill area. It's just all throw. So if you're needing something that'll shoot out there, this will do so. It's even making these trees way out here. Now I have a link below my video. Want to remind you. And it is making that first palm tree there. And the second one as well. Nice. I'm not too sure what they're doing in the gym there, but let's go ahead and do it on turbo here on the Tree of Life. See how it does. Wow. Running the 18650 on this as well. Look at that. All coming from this little light. This thing is insane. If this is a dedicated thrower, that's what you needed, this is going to do it. Look at that. Not too much of a spill area even with all this here, but lighten it up at the end of that beam though. There's one playground there, the other one there. Yeah. Tree line, fence line. Do a beam profile here. A little bit of a area outside here that's illuminated, not much, mainly all right there. Now it has cycled down due to heat. Impressive. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. This one here is really impressive for the beam being my favorite, but if you are wanting a pocket rocket, this one here is amazing for its size. I did use the 18650 battery. Now, one battery, noticing in one sample, does not have a charging port on it, but the other one in the other kit, it does. So just thought I'd bring that up. The build quality on these are impressive. Now I did want to show, I don't remember if I showed the head of the light on this other LED, but it's just a straight contact point there, and this one here has a button top, so it worked with that one. I do have unprotected button tops, but I went ahead and used the one that they provided for this one here, and I used an EVE cell in this one, and this one here is a 3300 milliamp, so performed very well, depending on you and your preference, whether you want throw or if you want more of a combination beam, good spill area. Either one, you can't go wrong. If you do, you can get both. You have the best of both worlds. You can run either battery in these with no issues. 18350s are my favorite smaller size battery. Now the 16340 is great. I use them in my headlamps, but again, you're limited on run time on those, and if you're really doing a lot of stuff up close like me, I work on electronics, so they tend to go dead after about 2 hours on average. But these here did really well. Not seeing any issues with build quality. They feel nice. A lot of features as far as the USB Type-C, also a huge plus. But before I forget, I had left this one adapter out. I just want to see if this will indeed charge my cell phone, or attempt to. See if they have the backup. So here's my cell phone here, and we'll know right away using their cord whether this will work or not. Should be able to boot up your phone, especially if your phone is already dead. You can be able to power it up. Not sure if you have to have this on or if it'll work right out of the... I think you have to turn it on. So this one here does not have the power bank feature on it, so let's try out the other one. Probably is this one. Yep, there it is. So the 3 LED does have the power bank feature in it. With them being together, it kind of got switched around, but that is a huge benefit, especially if you're using an 18650 battery. You're going to be able to power up your cell phone, especially if it's dead. Now with most 18650s, not going to get a whole lot of milliamps out of it, but you can boot it up and be ready to go for that emergency, or if you're camping, you want to use these. Really is nice. These case here that come with either one, you can store other batteries in there. That's really a nice feature, especially if you're going to use it for an emergency kit, camping kit, your choice. I'm impressed with the build quality on these. So I've got to hand it to urFLAMP. They are a new company, so these here are a very nice way to enter the market, and I'm glad I was able to feature them here on my channel. So the F has the multi-LEDs and the S has the single LED. I want to thank urFLAMP for sending me this V63 and this v63F, and this one's the S. If you're wanting the dedicated thrower or a combination beam, either one, your choice. I will leave a link down in the description box below where you can get this. Also, I'm working on a special discount code to get these. That should help you save some money on these, either one or both together. just in case you're interested. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thanks button. Donate to my channel if you wish. Every little bit helps. Otherwise, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these urFLAMPs to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.